What's going on, guys? It's Mighty Slayer back with another video. And some breaking news basically happened in the NBA. Chris Paul has actually signed with the Houston Rockets. So in the background, I have some gameplay on 2K17 with Chris Paul and James Harden on the same team. I'm gonna actually get the full details for you guys to know what actually went down in this trade, how much it's who won the trade basically, and how much it's gonna impact the NBA, because you know the Western Conference is definitely one of the harder conference to compete in compared to the East. The Houston Rockets basically acquired him from being a free agent, and they gave the Clippers Patrick Beverley, Lou Williams, and Sam Decker, and they also gave him a 2018 first round pick. Now, if you think about this, Chris Paul is an amazing point guard. He is the definition of a point guard. He knows how to pass. He sets up plays. He's good at the pick and roll, all that. So somebody like that on the Rockets, who this past year, they had to rely on James Harden as their point guard. Patrick Beverley wasn't the best offensive player either, let alone being a point guard. He wasn't amazing either. But Chris Paul, just by himself, is going to definitely help the Houston Rockets. You got what's his name? James Harden. You still have Nene. There's a lot of people on the Rockets they have. Let alone they can have a lot of people that can leave their contracts, put them up for free agents, and free up a whole bunch of cap space. So then the Rockets can also sign another star player. So that's where I say the Rockets won the trade. But you have to look at it from the perspective as a Clippers fan now. The Clippers, you just lost Chris Paul, and you're about to lose Blake Griffin. Those two players were the definition of the Los Angeles Clippers this past couple years, along with DeAndre Jordan. But you really weren't going to have anybody once you lose them. Who was going to be your point guard? Who was going to be your power forward? All that kind of stuff. So the Clippers, I say, in my opinion, won this trade. The Rockets are now, they just lost 4 players, if you think about it. A first round pick in 2018. That's going to be a key component next year in the draft. So that's 4 players you gave away just for one. If you think about Chris Paul, he's not young. He's getting old. He only has a few years left in the NBA. So if he wants to make an impact, he's going to have to get out there and do whatever he can to help the Houston Rockets win if he wants to get a ring. But the Clippers, I still say, won this trade, and I'm going to tell you why. Patrick Beverley, like I said, he's not amazing on offense, but he is a great defender, and he does know how to set up plays. So put that back on the Clippers. They still have DeAndre Jordan right now. So put Patrick Beverley and DeAndre Jordan together with Jamal Crawford still at shooting guard. You could move Jamal Crawford to small forward. Put Lou Williams, who you just got in this trade, who's an amazing three-point shooter. Put him at shooting guard, and then put Sam Decker at power forward, and then DeAndre Jordan at center. And that is your starting 5. And then next year, if something doesn't work out with these players, you sign somebody in the draft that is a position that you need to fill that's better. I mean, it's a win situation for the Clippers. Like I said, the Rockets did get a key player. They got a superstar on the team now with James Harden. But will that be enough to keep up with the Golden State Warriors? Keep up with just anybody in general? I mean, if they lose these players, just think about this. The only reason why the Rockets were successful this past year is because players were stepping up to help James Harden. Sam Decker had an amazing run in the end of his past season. To lose him, that hurts. Patrick Beverley was a key player on defense, getting steals and doing all that kind of stuff. You lose him now. And then Lou Williams, an amazing three-point shooter that you added with Trevor Ariza, Ryan Anderson and James Harden. That's 4 key three-point shooters, and now you lost him. And I don't exactly know the full details of the draft pick, but you just gave away your first-round pick next year. I'm gonna guarantee you that there's gonna be a whole bunch of good draft players coming into the draft next year. So whatever. I mean, both teams won. In my opinion, they both got what they needed, but if you had to pick who actually completely won the trade, like I said, I'm going with the Clippers. They got 4 players for just the price of 1 who was getting old. I don't really know the ages of Patrick Beverley, Lou Williams, but I know Sam Decker's young, and obviously getting a first-round pick is young. So I still think the Clippers are going to be a playoff team. I still think, even once they announced that Chris Paul and Blake Griffin were gone, I did not think that they were going to be a playoff team. But after this trade, I think they're still a playoff team. And just think about this. Blake Griffin is now a free agent also. Or he will be actually on July 1st, unless there's a deal made. If they were to make another deal and get some even more players for Blake Griffin, that'd even be better. I mean, I think the Clippers know what they're doing. I think losing Blake Griffin and Chris Paul actually might be a good thing. I know it's hard to say. I know I started off by saying it hurt them, but I think you have to get a fresh new coat in the Clippers organization, because stuff wasn't working, and everybody knows that. Every year they're making the playoffs, but they just can't get past a certain round. They can't get past a certain team, and that's gonna hurt you unless you need more people. So the Clippers keep signing players, and they're gonna still make the playoffs. Rockets, they just got a big boost at their point guard position. I say they make the playoffs. Both teams, and all in all, I believe are going to make the playoffs. But it was definitely a key trade of the day. I'll keep you guys updated. If anything else happens, I'll make another video to let you guys know. But that's it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I know Gordon Hayward has been talked about going to the Celtics. Carmelo Anthony talked about going to the Cavs. Paul George talked about going to the Wizards, the Cavs, the Lakers. So a lot of stuff is still happening. It's just now a wait and see. July 1st marks the first day of the free agent market, so teams can sign players then. But that's why I'm saying a lot of stuff will probably going down this week before July 1st, which is in 3 days. I mean, that's not a lot of time. So if the Clippers want to make a move with Blake Griffin, they might want to do it soon. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.